of course, welcome to my channel where we discuss building a bridge between your business ideas and, of course, a successful business. If you guys are new, then I digress. If you guys are new, then of course, welcome to my channel where we discuss building a bridge between your business ideas and, of course, a successful business. And if you guys are returning, then of course, welcome back. Guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and give this video a big thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. So a quick disclaimer is some of these tips are things that you actually need to be doing prior to ever building a physical portfolio. And some of these things are things that actually needs to be in a physical portfolio. So with all that being said, my first tip is to develop one tangible skill. Hold your horses. I know. You guys are so confused and you're probably thinking, what is a tangible skill? Pretty much a tangible skill is a skill that you can develop into a service or product. A skill that can be developed into something tangible. That's really important because at some point, honey, you gotta start making that moolah, that money, honey. Okay? So it's really important that you develop one skill. And that really just means that you need to be focused on specializing. You want to be an expert in at least one thing. You want people to know you for that specific thing, and you want to be able to develop that specific skill so that you can continue to get more clients. Another skill that's really important for you to develop is clicking that like button to help me out with that YouTube algorithm. My second tip is to acquire knowledge. Before ever building a physical portfolio, you need to know what exactly needs to go in there. You need to know what type of language to use. What language are the industry experts using? And you want to go ahead and use that language. What type of language does your ideal client use? Do they use ROI? Maybe if they use return on investment ROI, then you want to make sure that your portfolio, you're using that type of language that will attract them. You need to know what they care about and how you can help them and tailor that portfolio to that so that you can be looked at as an expert in your industry. The third tip is to start small but dream big. This is really important because yes, you do want to be an expert in your industry, and yes, you want to be known for all the amazing companies that you have worked with. But remember that you have to start somewhere, and a lot of times we compare ourselves to other people and results. A lot of the people that we're comparing ourselves to may have been in the industry for years and have a lot more resources than we do. So when we're comparing ourselves, we decide not to even start because we can't even compare to these industry experts. But just remember that you have to start somewhere. And as long as you are using your resources to the best of your ability, put that work into your portfolio. Whether it may not look like everyone else's in your industry, the quality or whatever not, still use it. As long as it is the best work that you can do with your resources, and continue to dream so that you can continue to work harder, improve your standards, improve your resources, and at some point you will be an expert in your industry, get in contracts with those top tier clients. So guys, go ahead and comment down below some of the top tier companies that you want to go ahead and work with as an end goal and why you want to work with them. For me personally, one of the top tier companies that I like to work with is Target, and this is because number one, we have similar values. Number two, because of the people that they partner with, and that really shows me who they support, and I support that same group of people or the same types of businesses. And number three, because I always have a good customer experience at Target. My fourth tip is to go virtual with your business portfolio. As a freelancer / entrepreneur, you just want to make sure that you are not limiting your opportunities. You want to make sure that everyone, the whole entire world, has access to your business portfolio so that people can reach out to you instead of you always trying to find other people. People will see your work, they will love it, and they'll definitely want to be a client before you ever even have to speak to them. This does not mean that you do not still need a physical copy of your business portfolio. When you're going into those meetings, you want to make sure that you are able to show your client some of the work that you've already done that may be relevant to the project that you're trying to do for them. Another part about being virtual or going virtual with your business portfolio is that you want to make sure that your portfolio is, number one, embedded into your website. And if you don't already have a website, then you may want to look into using Canva to create your business portfolio and creating a link through Canva that you can send to your clients or potential clients. Your social media accounts or on your social media platforms. This is important because even though some people may not even consider working with you, them just scrolling through your social media account, they may know what you do, that you have a quality, and that you've completed quality projects, and whenever they're ready for someone to do that job, then they'll definitely try to reach out to you. So I'm not saying use your whole entire social media account just for your portfolio, and you definitely should have a separate portfolio than just your social media accounts, but adding it to your social media as well. My fifth tip is to add some variety to your business portfolio. And if you would like to add some variety to your YouTube subscriptions, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe and turn on that bell notification to be notified whenever I upload, and your new favorite YouTuber, that's me, will be added to your subscriptions. But anyway, seriously, don't be basic. Add some variety to your business portfolio. You can do this by having different types of case studies. Remember, though you have one ideal audience, you also are targeting individuals within that audience. And understand that different individuals absorb information differently. So make sure that you have a written case studies. Make sure that you have audio case studies. Audio case study is really good if you are trying to show off some of your skills as far as editing audio, if you are interested in podcast editing, or even if you are a musician. Another good case study to have is a video case study. This is really important because it really does help all types of learners. You have your graphics for those visual learners, you have your audio for those auditory learners, and then you can also add writing. So it really does embody all of those types of varieties of case studies. The sixth tip is to tell your story. Everyone has a story, and through every single project that you have ever created, there is a story to tell. Make sure that when you're telling your story throughout the project, that there is a beginning, a middle, and an end. It is so important to have all three because you want to make sure that your potential client knows where you started and what was the initial problems, how you went about fixing it and diagnosing those problems, and then the end results. After you fixed it, what was the outcome? Make sure that as you're telling your story that you are not using too much projects while telling your story. You really don't want to use more than 5 projects in your business portfolio, but honestly, 3 is really that sweet spot. Make sure that you at least have 3. You want to make sure that it's a limited amount because number one, ain't nobody got time to be over here reviewing every single one of your projects. And also, you really just want to focus on putting those key projects in there that can close the deal. All of your projects do not need to be in your business portfolio, just the best ones where you have experienced the best results. Also, because having too much projects in there can really begin to confuse your audience on what exactly you do. You want to make sure that while you're telling your story that you are clear and concise at all times, that everyone understands what you do and how you did it, and know what results to expect by you doing what you do best. My 7th tip is to tailor your business portfolio to specific clients. As a small business owner or freelancer, you will already have a general business portfolio. But when it is time to secure sales with a specific client, you want to make sure that your business portfolio is tailored to them. If they're in the tech industry, then you want to make sure that you are adding projects that you've completed in the tech industry and not necessarily projects that you've completed in the baking industry or the restaurant industry. So it's really important to make sure that you are tailoring it so that you can close that specific deal with that specific client. A great way to do that is really just by categorizing your business portfolio by industry. So it's a lot easier for clients to know what type of experience that you already have and if you already have experience in their industry. The 8th tip is to have a call to action. As a small business owner or a freelancer, you cannot be afraid to ask. You have to close the deal. And a part of doing that, you want to make sure that you have contact information so that potential clients know how to reach out to you. You want to make sure that you have, number one, your professional email address so that they know where to contact you. And number two, you want to make sure that you have a professional number so that they know what number to call you at. That it is now the end of the video. But I want to go ahead and give a special thank you to those who have already given this video a big thumbs up. To those who have already subscribed and turned on that notification bell to be notified whenever I upload. Welcome to the notification gang, guys. And of course, to those who have already commented what top tier companies they want to work with and why. Thank you all for all the love and constant support that you guys are always showing me. And guys, I cannot wait to see you all soon. Bye!